This mission is not about landing astronauts on the moon just yet. Instead, it represents a critical step in preparing for Artemis III, the mission that will return humans to the lunar surface for the first time in more than half a century. According to NASA, the launch of Artemis III is scheduled for no earlier than 2027. However, many space experts believe that 2028 is a more realistic target. Given the complexity of the technology involved and the testing still required, despite the timeline uncertainty, Artemis III remains the centerpiece of NASA's plan to establish a long-term human presence on the moon. When Artemis III finally launches, astronauts will travel to a location never before explored by humans, the moon's south pole. This region is of major scientific interest because it contains permanently shadowed areas believed to hold water ice, a resource that could support future lunar missions by providing drinking water, oxygen, and even rocket fuel. The Artemis program does not stop with a single landing. Following Artemis III, NASA aims to move beyond short visits and toward sustained human operations on and around the moon. This long-term strategy includes building infrastructure that will allow astronauts to live, work, and conduct research in deep space for extended periods. That next phase begins with Artemis IV and Artemis V, missions designed to start construction of Gateway, a small space station that will orbit the moon. Gateway will serve as a staging point for lunar landings, scientific research, and future missions to Mars. It will also act as a hub where spacecraft can dock, crews can transfer, and supplies can be stored. After Gateway is established, NASA plans to carry out additional moon landings, expand the space station with new modules, and deploy advanced robotic rovers across the lunar surface. These robotic explorers will support human missions by scouting terrain, collecting data, and helping prepare landing sites and habitats. The Artemis program is also becoming increasingly international. More countries are expected to join NASA in maintaining a continuous human presence on the moon, marking a new era of global cooperation in space exploration. We're now seeing striking images of the massive rocket as it slowly departs NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The spacecraft has rolled out of the vehicle assembly building and has begun its carefully controlled, 4-mile journey to the launch pad. In the video above, a time-lapse captures the first 10 minutes of this historic rollout. Viewers can also track the rocket's progress in real time by selecting the Watch Live option, offering a rare behind-the-scenes look at one of NASA's most ambitious missions in decades.